Yo, what is up, guys? It is the man in the can. It is Super Pigman here today with another video, and today we're going to be talking more about some Kenshi lore. Now, before we get into the video, we are hitting close to that 200 subs marker. It really means a lot to me that you guys have been liking my videos and stuff, and honestly, I really love you guys for all the support you've been showing, and that's about it. But let's get into the Scorchlanders lore. Now, it's been a while since, maybe like 2 or 3 videos since I've done a lore video, or not lore video, race lore video. So today I'm going to be talking about the Scorchlanders as it was recommended by Bendy. Shouts out to that dude. I take all requests. I usually make one video and then do the request video, but I was going to get around to doing this one. Bendy really wanted it, so I was like, hey, you know what, I'll do my Brody Bendy a favor and I'll make him this video so he can watch it the day after I release a video. I am going to start trying to upload every other day or every day of that matter. Vice versa or whichever way. But let's get into the Scorchlanders. So now, the Scorchlanders are an interesting race because they're humans. They're definitely humans. But there's something off about them. For starters, humans have, I think, a blood rate of 1 times. And these people have a blood rate of 95. Now, that isn't a huge change, and, it's not that different, but it kind of raises some eyebrows, like, why do you bleed less, But we know what happens when you genetically modify humans and stuff like that. Maybe there was results of genetic modified humans, maybe they weren't. So, what I mean by that is that the Sheks were genetically modified humans, right? What if the Scorchlanders were also genetically modified humans? I don't know if they would be or if they wouldn't be. But we do know that there's one distinct thing about them. Their skin color. Now, they're either black or a bluish black, and they have glowing eyes. So that's pretty much how they look. And so the thing that is crazy is that humans don't have that, black, like burnt. Like actual, like, it looks like your skin's been burnt type of Scorchlander. That's why they call them Scorchlanders, because it looks like they've been scorched. Now, I honestly don't know where these Scorchlanders come from, but in the name, it's probably from the Scorchlands. So we can assume that the temperature there is probably really, really high, and that's what caused their bodies to look like that. It's the adaptation type of thing that your body does when the climate's hotter, so you can tolerate more heat. Maybe that's it. But the Holy Nation does not like them. They look at them as inferiors. Now, I think I know the reason for this. Scorchlanders are really known for not liking the rules, and so that's a huge downer to the Holy Nation. Not liking religion, so that's the real reason they probably hate them. And number 3 is that they just don't care. They really don't care. They're really reckless and stuff like that. So the Holy Nation doesn't like them because they think they're inferior. They think that they don't know how to act and stuff like that. But the Scorchlanders are a pretty cool race if you really think about it. They're really good at trade. They're natural born trades or traders, and they also are really good crafters. So they're really good at those 2 things, and they're also pretty good at fighting, although not like the Shek are, because the Shek are really genetically modified to be fighters. But I'm thinking that the actual real reason why the Holy Nation doesn't like them, and probably why a lot of other people don't like them, is because of their tendency to not follow the rules. They don't like rules. What this means is, so say you rule a government, right? And you have some population of Scorchlanders. Now, this population of Scorchlanders just keeps on creating problems, and sooner or later you're just going to snap and say, you know what, get out of here. And I think that's what happened with the Holy Nation. I mean, the Holy Nation still puts up with some of them, and I think those some are just the people that follow the rules are just really, really exceptionally good. So to the point where, it doesn't matter if they break the rules, they just produce so much to, our people. And it's pretty cool, I mean, if you're not kicked out of your town, it's pretty cool to be a Scorchlander. But the actual things that Scorchlanders are really associated with is a bad rap because they just break the rules too much, and they're not really reliable people as of saying this. But I think that the Holy Nation just really holds a distinct taste for them because of, one, they don't like religion. So that's a huge turn off to the Holy Nation. And then 2, they are rebellious. They like freedom pretty much. They like having a lot of freedom. And this is why you can usually see the Scorchlanders moving around a lot of drugs. You can find some Scorchlanders with drugs. It's just like every like now and then I can find like a drug dealer Scorchlander that has some hanush. And it's pretty cool because, you know, it fits in with the description of a Scorchlander. Now, as for like where the story is for the Scorchlander, we did discover that there's this new continent in Kenshi, and apparently you can't see it, but that's maybe where the hive came from. And now I'm thinking maybe this is where the Scorchlanders were, where it was super hot, because the hive kind of really don't feel, you know, weather. They don't feel weather as much because of how they look and all that type of things. But to be honest with you guys, I think they came from that continent, and they probably just decided to come over here, see how things are going, and now they're stuck over here type of thing because of all the wars and everything. And the hive are also over here because we don't know what's happening on that continent. But with all the movings, you have to pretty much take into consideration that maybe, hey, you know, maybe this continent isn't the best thing to explore at the moment. Now, we don't know what's over there or what's on there. We just know that maybe the Scorchlanders came from there, and maybe there was an area called Scorchlands or something like that. Or maybe I'm really off and there's probably like a place in Kenshi where is their native land. But I really doubt that because I've never heard of a Scorchland on the map of Kenshi. And I've been up that map like up and down, literally like all the inches. But anyways, that's pretty much who the Scorchlanders are. That's their kind of story and how they fit in with the lore and all that stuff. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Remember to leave a like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. We're almost at 200 subs. Let's get there, guys. Peace.